Hey guys, and welcome to another exciting episode of All Things UAPTC. So today's session, we have Cooking It Up with Culinary. And this is your opportunity to get to know our culinary department up close and personal. This is a great chance for you to ask questions. So if you have questions, please feel free to click the raise your hand button on the Zoom call or type that in the chat. And if you feel like you're not being heard, go ahead and unmute that microphone and say what you need to say. This session is also being recorded. So if you are rewatching, hey, what's up? Welcome. We're so glad that you decided to join post or during. We just want to make sure that you feel comfortable and that you know all things UAPTC. I am excited because it's about lunch hour right now to see what they're cooking up over there in culinary. So today I'm going to pass it over to Miss Taylor Scott, and she's going to tell you all the things and let the tour begin.
Hey guys, as Chris said, I'm Taylor Scott and I am here in our biggest lab right now. I'm in the gold lab, and today we're going to go from exciting adventure to exciting adventure. So we're going to tell you a little bit about our baking department, our culinary department, our 3D department, our new dietary management program, and last but not least, our resort management program. So we're going to give you a lot of information in a very little bit amount of time. So if you have questions, stop us and we'd be happy to help you. So the first department we're going to touch base with is the baking department. Our lead instructor, Jan Lewandowski, will be giving you a little bit of an insider on our baking and pastry department.
Hi everyone, I'm Chef Jan and welcome to the Bake Shop. We just finished a busy day in baking too. This is the class where we do all our production and we run our little patisserie downstairs. So with the baking program, we have a few different options. We have our associate's degree in baking and pastry, technical certificate. We also have certificate programs for cake decorating, baking, and pastry. What we try to do at CAMI is replicate as much as we can the professional experience that you need when you go out and work. And so, baking one, we kind of start you off a little easy. We cover all the techniques. You make things on a small scale. But as soon as we go into our upper level classes, we're doing large batches of cake, making hundreds of macarons, cookies, truffles. And so we kind of cover all areas of baking and pastry. So besides baking breads, cookies, pastries, we have a really good cake decorating program. We also have a confectionery lab where we do our cake classes and our candies and confections. So we make everything from lollipops and peanut brittle to chocolate truffles, chocolate sculptures. So everything that you might need to know, depending on where you're going to go in the industry, that's what we try to make sure that you have the knowledge that you need when you go out there. Aside from teaching techniques, we cover a lot of recipe formulation, so you understand the science behind baking. So there's a lot of science, a lot of math. All these things are going to make you an awesome pastry chef. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, let me show it. Well, I don't know if you can see. We have actually, I just pulled some kolaches out of the oven. We have a lot of different equipment that you might encounter in a professional kitchen. So we have deck ovens, rotating rack oven. We call this our Picard oven. It is a Picard oven. We have giant mixers, tons of speed racks. If you go in our confectionery lab, we have chocolate tempering machines, all of the guitar cutters, everything that you might encounter in a professional kitchen.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jan. Thanks for sharing about our baking and pastry program. I hope everyone has learned a little bit about our baking and pastry program. Now we're going to talk about culinary. So thank you again, Jan, for all of your insights. So our culinary program is 2 years long. That's our Associates of Applied Science. And we also have, it's a building degree. So you can come in, and when you finish with us, you're going to get 2 certificates of proficiency, a technical certificate, and an Associates of Applied Science. So right now, I am in our gold lab. Let me turn my camera around so you can see what we're looking at. So our gold lab is the biggest lab in the building. It is 6 stations long, all equipped with state-of-the-art flat tops, grills, stoves, gas ranges, broilers, you name it, we've got it. It is a massive kitchen. This is where our competitions take place. So if we ever hold competitions, this is where they happen, which We host a variety of competitions, Diamond Chef, K-12 academic culinary competitions, so forth and so on. So our program is you come in and you start out by taking food production 1 and you move up into food production 2. While you're doing this, you're learning the skills, the methods, and then you go into full-on production. So in our culinary dining room, we do serve lunch and dinner by reservation only. And it is an opportunity for our students to get real life experience in the production aspect of the kitchen. And so that's something that we are really proud of in our culinary school, and we have lots to offer. Now, we also have our dietary management program. Our dietary management program is a little on the newer side. It came out full swing last semester, and dietary management focuses on the aspects of different diets for different people with medical conditions specifically. So anything from diabetes to needing a low sodium diet, low sugar diet. It really just depends on the person and how we need to adjust their diet. So why this is important in culinary is because we cook and we make sure that everybody has something to eat and enjoys the food that they're eating. And so with that being said, it's important that we eat healthy and provide healthy options to everyone as well. And so that is the big key takeaway for our dietary management program. Now we also have our 3D program, and our 3D program is BarNone. It is a program for students with learning differences, and they have the ability to come in and do a 2 or 3 year pathway and graduate with a certificate of completion of the 3D program. So they get to choose their path. They get to choose if they want to do baking and pastry, culinary, or hospitality. And we teach them anything from life skills all the way up to what they need to know to be successful in the industry. We also help them with job placement, not only for their practicum, but also for long term. So lots of big opportunities for students there. The new cohorts come in every spring and fall. And so we're always looking for new students and awesome opportunities. We also have a great opportunity for anybody in the community. We have a big community education program that's gone virtual for now, but we have opportunities for you to learn how to cook from the chefs that are employed here. So tons of macaron baking and cookies and cakes and healthy foods and how to make cheese and the best charcuterie board. I mean, we've got all kinds of cooking classes for you to choose from. And that's a big part of what we do here. We want to involve the community and get them involved in what we do here. Now, we also have a big event coming up this summer. We do kids camp every summer, and kids get to come in and enjoy the joys of cooking like we do. So they come in and they spend a week with us. And on the last day, they make the food every single day. The last day, we make a huge buffet, and they get to invite their family to come enjoy it with them. So great opportunity for kids to get in the kitchen and to learn and to be involved in the kitchen, not only with parents, but also learn from faculty and staff here. And it's also a great opportunity for students to learn about, or kids to learn about the safety in the kitchen. And that way they can be safe and be able to cook on their own. Now, we also have a hospitality management program, and our hospitality management program is all online, can be anyways. We have one class that requires you to be on campus, but that's super awesome because it's flexible. And now part of our hospitality management program is our resort management. So as most of you know, there are lots of casinos being built right now in the state of Arkansas. And so we are trying to prepare the workforce for those casinos. So the resort management is going to be specified to those big resorts that are being built. So like an all-in-one hotel that has restaurants and housing and all kinds of pools and stuff like that. So all of these resorts being built in Arkansas right now, that's what we're trying to help provide workforce for. And the resort management program, you can get a TC and a CP. So it's a lot like our dietary management program. So both of those build upon each other as well. So if you wanted to come in and do hospitality management, but you wanted to get a specialty in resort management, you could definitely get a CP in resort management and get the AAS in hospitality management. So our programs are amazing, and I highly recommend them. And I actually am a graduate, and I absolutely loved my experience here. Our instructors will take the time out of their day to help you do whatever they need you to do, and they help you learn thoroughly about the program, what you need to be able to do when you get out into the workforce to be successful. And it's super important and meaningful to me that our instructors are so hands-on and personal with everyone that walks in the door, because we take pride in what we do and we want to make sure that you have the best experience possible. So if you have any questions, I would love to answer them about all of our programs. Anything? All right. Well, I hope you learned a lot about culinary and about what we've got going on. And if you have any questions or need anything, you just let us know and we'll be happy to help. Have a great day.
Okay, one question before you go. If someone was trying to reach you, Taylor, how would they find you?
Okay, so you can reach me on my office phone at 501-812-2860, or you can shoot me an email at tscott@uaptc.edu.
Okay, and if I want to be in the culinary school, do I have to try out? Do I have to come
No,
learn how to cook before I could join the culinary classes?
absolutely not. We have tons of students. Some have never cooked a day in their life, and some have been in the restaurant industry for 20 years but don't have a degree. So there is no qualifications for you to come in and join us. All you have to do is meet the minimum admission requirements by the admissions department for UAPTC, and you're in like Flynn.
That's awesome. I'm trying to think if I have any more questions. If, say, a recruitment coordinator wanted to get some macaroons mailed to him, is that a possibility?
I think I can make that happen just for you, Chris.
Okay, no, thanks. But thank you so much for your time, Taylor. If anyone has questions, hit them up in the culinary program. They're amazing. The program is amazing. Thank you for taking time out of your day. Again, this is great. We got to cook it up with culinary. We got to see some work being happening. But yeah,